need you. We need you. Kiribasi Moyekai. Uyamosekai. Indeku Mosai. Hirekaye Sutoye Kama Monde Kaisa. Holy Ghost. Holy Ghost. Erebosi Kayende Kuyababa Iyare. Uyesia Kuyamondia Kuteresaya Kuyande Boisa Uyayaya Ukosia Mondeila Saya Koye Monda Saye Kuyala. Holy Ghost. Kuyeba. Kuyarara. Uyandera. Soya ya ya ya. Kuyara.
Say Brakate Yahweh, Brakate Yahushai, Brakate Yahweh, Brakate Yahushai, Brakate Yahweh, Brakate Yahushai. First and foremost, want to give all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who rule well at Great Millstone, and a blessed sanitation to the Akyums, in the four corners of the globe, pushing the gospel in sincerity and truth. Shalom. Right, this come and do a little lesson on this video to edify the church of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, the 144,000 and the 1/3 million children who are Israelite. Right, Bishop Benjamin pray in tongues. This is total madness. Right, and the name of this video is Christianity is a mental institution. Right, and if you look in this pastor tongue, you have a black line. You know that, hey, this is total madness. These women at the back all out the order, the head uncover, and they're standing up. Hey, this is why the scripture say in Matthew, talking about the hypocrites when they pray, they have to stand in the synagogue praying. Right? Is these people Yahushua was speaking about? Love to stand in the synagogue, you know, in the harlot house, standing praying. You understand? And he claimed that he praying in an unknown tongue. Right? Praying in tongues, but yet still there is no interpreter interpret what he's saying. So his understanding are unfruitful. And also the scripture say he bade Apostle Paul say he bade them they have a zeal for the Most High, but not account of knowledge. Because this is contrary to the scriptures. Right? This is contrary to the scriptures. And these people bug the hell out. These Israelites who call themselves Christians, they bug the hell out. Alright, so let me just get some precept to edify the church of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. God is all about edifying the church of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Alright, so let me go into some precept. Alright, because this is contrary to the scriptures. Alright. Soon as this come up. Alright. It's kind of moving a little slow, Salakia. Alright. So I'm going to start with 1 Corinthians. I'm going to start with 1 Corinthians chapter 12 verse, Salakia, 1 Corinthians chapter 14 verse 12. He said, even so he, for as much as ye are zealous of spiritual gift. Was one of the spiritual gifts? Speaking in a different language. You know, because the Israelites, they scatter among all these other nations and they speak in different tongues. So a spiritual gift is when a brother can speak in different language. You can speak Hebrew, you can speak Greek, you can speak French, you can speak English, you can speak Spanish, you know, different language, German, Italian. You know, these is tongues represent what? Language. Because you use the tongue to speak. Right? So tongue represent what? Language. Right? He said, even so he, for as much as ye are zealous of spiritual gift, seek that he may excel to the edifying of the church. And there is no edifying day, because the scripture say you might be going into it. Right? You're supposed to get somebody to interpret what you're saying. Right? Verse 13. Wherefore let him that speaketh in an unknown tongue pray that he may interpret. For if I pray in an unknown tongue, my spirit prayeth, but my understanding is unfruitful. See, spirit prayeth, but your understanding is unfruitful because the congregation understand nothing we're saying. Ba ba ba, ga ga ga. That is madness. These people in the congregation understand nothing you're saying. They don't know what you're saying. If you claim they're speaking in the spirit, they don't know what you're saying. Because they're supposed to got someone to interpret. Right? He said, verse 15, what is it then? I pray with the spirit, and I pray with the understanding also. I will sing with the spirit and I will sing with the understanding also. Right? Let me jump to verse 26. Right? Verse 26. How is it then, brethren? Who Paul was speaking to is brethren. Who was Paul brethren in Corinth? Read Romans 9, 3 and 4. Who's Paul brethren? The Israelites. Right? He said, 1 Corinthians 14:26. He said, How is it then, brethren, when he come together, every one of you had a psalms, had a doctrine, had a tongue, had a revelation, had an interpretation, let all things be done unto edifying. So this whole thing is about edifying the body of Yahushua, right? The believers, right? Which is the 144,000 and the 1/3 million children, the body of Yahushua. Yahushua is the head of the man, and the man is the head of the woman, and the head of Yahushua is Yahweh. So all things be done unto edifying. Ba 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 ka 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 ta 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 in the church. Say you pray, then the understanding is unfruitful. You're not edifying nobody there. That is madness. That's why Christianity is a mental institution. Right, verse 27. If any man speak in an unknown tongue, let it be by two or at the most by three. And he said, and that by course, and let one interpret, You understand? Who understand that we sing in a different language? Because you use the tongue to speak. And a brother who's speaking in Spanish speaking what? In a different tongue, mean different language. You understand? So that madness we saying there, hey, that is unfruitful. You understand? That is unfruitful. Verse 28. But if there be no interpreter, let him keep silence in the church, and let him speak to himself and not to the Most High. You understand? Let him speak. Let him keep silence. And what he's supposed to do, he's supposed to keep silence. Right? Let me go into this word tongue. Right? He's supposed to keep silence. That is madness coming out of his mouth. Ga 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 ba ba ba. That is madness. Right?
Strong's G 1100. Glossa.
So the Greek word there for tongue is glossa. Right? It's the language or dialect used by a particular people distinct from that of another nation. Mean different language. Speaking in different language. It said the tongue, a member of body, an organ of speech. An organ of speech mean different language. The tongue speak different language. So what you saying ba 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 ka ka ka, somebody's supposed to interpret what you saying. You understand? Somebody's supposed to be interpret what you saying. You understand? And Christianity is a mental institution. You understand? So that is total madness. You understand? Right, so 1 Corinthians 14 and 28. But if there be no interpreter, let him keep silence in the church, and let him speak to himself and not to the Most High. Let the prophet speak 2 or 3, and let the other judge. Right? So Christianity teach contrary to the scriptures. This go opposite to what the scriptures say. You understand? So this is just a short lesson to edify the church. Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and I hope this lesson was edifying. I want to give our praises and honor and glory to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, Hashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who rule well at Great Millstone. And a blessed salutation to the Akiums in the folk and the earth to pushing the gospel in sincerity and truth. Shalom.